That guy is so funny.
Oh God. You know, he's one of the people like I like to watch at the end of a day so that I'm always sleeping.
Right?
Like, you know, you go to sleep on a good mood. That kind of he's
in
one of
high
them.
spirits.
Yeah,
Very positive.
He's one of them for me. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Word on the Street right here on Z101.9 FM. Now, what is trending or what was trending in town? I saw something that caught my attention yesterday. Okay. It was wild. You know, okay, I'm sure, boarding school. You remember when we were in boarding school, we had this I don't know about your side though, but we used to see how I say, like the foreigners, you know, they'll send them from outside, the stubborn ones especially.
DBs.
Not the DBs.
No, say, no matter what, when they come down, they are DBs as compared to us who have been here.
Yeah.
And that's why you see, remember, do you remember I asked if the foreigners were allowed to braid their hair in the school? Because those exemptions were made for them.
Really?
So, yeah.
My school there, everybody will cut their hair. Even the white people were cutting their hair. It was so, when they cut their hair, they look so sad. Anyway. Now, it's normal where African parents, you know, when they travel outside, when you do want to, you do anyhow as a child, they send you down home at least, you know, to come and learn. Yeah. It might be as punishment, but I feel like sometimes it's to save the child's life. You understand? Because some of them have been wild. Like there was one girl in my school, extremely wild. And you saw it when you saw her, like her yearbook. You understand? The kind of things that were written in her yearbook. It was either she was heading for the streets or she was heading for jail.
Wow.
You understand? It was quite serious. And so I understood seeing her at home. You know, you come back home because sometimes life might be too fast over there. So come back home and you learn respect, you learn honor, dignity, you learn so many things that you probably can't learn there. So now a boy who is unfortunately an unidentified boy because of his age, a 13-year-old. Now he was sent back home by his parents to Africa. They still won't tell us the country because of the boy's age and everything as well. They are protecting him. Because his parents were actually worried about him. Just like I said, you know, he was in gangs. Like his parents felt he was involved in like the UK gangs of violence. Yes, because you know how dangerous at 13. Wow. You understand? And you know how the UK gang violence can be with the knife. Their own is knives. Yeah. America is guns. Those UK is knives. Exactly. And they have these jagged knives. They are so small boy, 13. You know, they found pictures on his phone where he had the knives. He's standing in like a group, like gang movement. Gang. And, you know, 13-year-old boy, they say he can come home with a new phone. Hey.
Snatching and swabbing.
Baby, where this child
you know, UK, they snatch phones.
Yeah.
Charlie Circle.
Plenty of them are Circle.
Circle Pro Max.
Now, I say plenty of them actually even come to Circle. Yeah. So the parents naturally were worried about the 13-year-old because 13-year-old boy dear. And they sent this boy home to Africa. Tell me why. You see these new children that have come. Before, the kids were coming and they were sitting here. Yeah. When they come, they bring them to the village. Nigeria is something. There's one child I know. He entered village. They didn't even take him to Lagos. Straight.
Wow.
Straight to the village. You will learn. This boy came home and they sent him to a boarding house. Just like they told him that he was coming to visit a relative that was sick. Not knowing they were bringing him back. So they left him in a boarding house in Africa. The boy on his own has contacted the High Commission, the British High Commission, and I think child
protective services.
Yes, for his parents, and he's taking his parents to court.
Because
they have brought him to Africa. He's a British citizen and they've brought him to Africa. Yeah. So why are his parents, have they brought him to Africa? He wants to be sent back. That his friends are laughing at him that he has been deported. And he's being bullied and abused here. And he's not getting the best education or the best meals.
Why no?
Until the parents are called court.
Sure.
That the parents have to bring him back to the UK.
I mean, that's the difference between the advanced world and then this part of our world. I mean, yeah, like you, hey, where the bone? You know how to petition the court. Anyway, but so you see, at least at a very tender age out there, the children know they are right.
Yes, they do.
They know, they learn.
Yes, they do.
You know, so you can't abuse them.
Yeah.
But I don't know how this court proceedings is going to be, or this is going to be. But I just feel like if the parents are able to come up with a strong case as to why they sent the boy back, because we are trying to get him to have some morals or African values instilled in him, because we don't want him to come and be a societal misfit in the UK, then I think that it would go well on their side.
Yes.
Unless not.
Especially for the country. Because if he comes into the country and he's
a misfit,
exactly. You understand?
And I wouldn't be surprised if his peers out there are even helping him out with all these things. Because then, you know, it's always one person, who would say that, you know, and I hope they don't even try to go and attack the family.
Parents, exactly. And if it's a gang, they would have money to be able to even help him. Because a gang, if they're selling drugs or they're doing something, they'll be able to, because if a 13-year-old boy can be coming home with brand new phones that are worth how many, hundreds of pounds, and he's just bringing it home like it's nothing at 13, and he has pictures of knives. What is he doing out there? Obviously, they feel like they can't control him. That's why they brought him down.
Yeah, the court should listen. And as a matter of fact, if they want, they can be bringing all the bad boys here. In Kolaboni school in Africa, it's plenty. You train them for you.
One time.
Just like you just... You don't even know when to punish a child. Some of them, not all of them, because we've put it at the back of the children's head that you call 911 and all of that. Where did I hear this? Where did I go? I don't remember, but I don't know if it was here. I think it was Bra Mike.
Okay.
Yes, on our open discussion, Mr. Jokoto, when he said that there was an Indian boy who had come to the US and had made friends with one who was able to disrespect his parents. But you know, the values back home in India is just like Africa. Exactly. You cannot disrespect your parents. He had to learn the hard way. So you call 911, but I'll give you a beating of your life before they get here.
Exactly.
And that happened, you know. So yeah, that's the difference. I feel like it's good for the child to know these things and know their rights and everything. But then again,
you're a child.
Yes, there's a point where there's an upbringing, a sort of upbringing that you need to bring them up with right from the get-go, from the basics, so they don't lose it. Because if you let them, they will be children all through and they'll mess things up. True. Honestly. Because tell me why a 13-year-old boy knows what to do with knives.
Daggers. Have you seen
and
the
his
UK
confidence?
Knives? It's different. In the first day I saw it, I was like,
in the, I think early 2000s, some were shipped down here. One part has more like a screw, a wine opener. One part has the jagged knife. Another part maybe. I've seen it. I know how they look. And then there are daggers. The ones that they click and daggers.
No, not that one. There are some new types. It's almost like a sword, and it's double-edged, and they've done it in a way where what do you call it? It cuts. Yes. So you see, when they stab, when they are bringing it out, it's cutting the skin. It's shredding. So that's what the UK boys use. These knives. It's a shredder.
So they've clearly advanced from what I used to
exactly. Yeah. It's not a clean cut. It's almost titi. Do you understand? What is a 13-year-old boy doing with things like this? What are you doing?
And like you're confident to pose it in a gang.
Yes. Yes. So seeing your child with something like this and check, how many of them actually come out, growing up into adults? How many of them? Plenty of them down on the streets.
Yeah.
Plenty of them are being stabbed.
Sure.
Anyhow, for nothing. For fights that mean nothing.
The gang fights and all.
Girls, drugs, nonsense.
I mean,
you understand?
If you'd remember, about a decade ago, a lot of the teens at a certain point or in their teenage, they were brought back home.
Exactly.
Come and learn some values.
Exactly.
Come and learn certain things, because it looked as though out there, the least opportunity they get to be corrupt.
Yep.
So people were shipping their children back home. They would be there. Yeah. They will bring them here, or when they maybe at age 5 or something, they'll send them down to come and live with their grandparents or something. Come and learn from an auntie and uncle. You know, learn some values, learn certain things. The type of upbringing that the African child has. Come and get that, and then they bring you back. Exactly. Unless, of course, you come here and fall in the wrong hands. So in the Nawaka, in ways, this boy's voice, what's his name? Chenny Jonas. He calls us a Fumha. Oh, wow. Simply because he has been able to, jackpot. But yeah,
it's what it is.
It's sad.
It is sad because there was even a reality show. Yeah, one time, I can't remember what network had it, but I think it was BBC or so. One of them, BBC, there's Channel 4 was them ones. So they had a reality show strict about parents, and some of them it was like an exchange thing. So they will take a child from America and send the child to Africa and send, you come and learn. And then some will come back and come and say that, they did these things in their house where we don't do in our house. I learned this, I learned that. Some too who were very spoiled will come back and say that it was uncomfortable. Or almost every episode they have something bad to say because they've been taken out of their comfort zone. I know what you're talking about. There was one boy and girl who were very rude with their parents in America, and when they were brought down to Ghana. They learned.
You won't learn.
They learned how to be polite.
You won't learn.
They learned, and so you carry that's what you have learned back, and then maybe you can teach some of your friends, or at least you learn that the world does not end right here in UK or in New York or whatever. Like, there are other people, there are other experiences, and you become a better human being. So it's understandable what this boy's parents are trying to do, but
100
this boy,
I would have done that, but God forbid, none of my children would be no,
definitely
it won't happen.
Knife like this.
You're even afraid to form a gang. You want to join gang. My grandpa would say gang. You want to be gang.
Gangalia.
Hey, I gangalia.
Gangalia. You know when I found out the meaning of gangalia, Miss Risa, gang leader.
Gang leader. Yeah.
Gangalia.
Those are
so
my
how
grannies.
Did we get to gangalia?
In Africa every day. Ghana to be precise.
Anyway, so that's what happened over the UK in international news. Now
now you've taken gossip international. Wow.
Take play.
Wow.
You think we are playing?
I'm proud of you.
You think we are joking?
I'm proud of you.
It's not a joke.
Very proud of you.
International concern.
Wow.
Wait. Very soon in Chibia, I'm call as your honor, tickets.
Just to go and gossip and come back.
One time. Now we are bringing you hot.
Spicy. I like. No problem.
Straight from the pot.
But me, I listen, I don't judge. As a matter of fact, this week we should do we listen, we don't judge. It will be fun, no? Because the things I've read on the internet, some of the videos I have seen, bro, people are doing things.
And you.
The one that shook me to my core. The church edition. And the survival series. Things people have done and are doing and are confident to put it on X.
I don't know why.
Charlie.
And the fact that they are not doing it anonymously with their food chest.
See, I read some and I'm like, so if I'm telling lies right now, or if my only sin in life is white lies or whatever type of lie,
that's true.
I'm going to be judged the same way. We listen, we don't judge, right? It's okay.
We listen, we don't judge. Anyway, now we are getting close to election.
We are. Election has actually started, special voting.
Definitely. So, me, I want it to end. I'm tired.
No,
I need the peace back.
But next week by this time, will be done. And so far I think it's been smooth and peaceful.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why we are still urging everyone out there to, just follow the pattern. Go out there, cast your vote peacefully, go home. When it's time for the vote to be counted, you want to be there, fine. If you don't, stay at home, watch on TV or listen to radio. It will be announced. There will be live broadcasts. So yeah. You to go and vote.
Me, I'll vote.
Where's your voter's card? You don't know how. Can you imagine?
Oh, you made this say tire me. I'm not even going to lie. And we are all like, I know I'm not alone.
But you see, the change you want to see, it starts from you.
The voting.
You have to vote.
So I know I have to go and look for it to vote. I will vote. It's just I am anyhow, but I'll vote. I'll still vote because
if you don't vote, people will decide for you.
That is the thing. Yeah, that is the thing. Anyways, so yeah, election is coming up, and 2 weeks ago, I heard that the channel has been closed.
What channel?
They say God is not telling us who is winning again. We heard it from a senior pastor. Okay, a senior pastor of the land.
Yeah.
He said God is not God. Yeah. God, the number is busy. It can't be reached. The MTN is off. Don't call it again.
Yeah.
He's not doing. He's not playing with Ghanaians.
Yeah.
He's not talking to you people. God says he's not talking to Ghanaians. But someone else.
By their fruits you shall know them. Right?
Yeah, she get direct contacts. Now God has told her that Dr. Mia is winning. So wait, you see. So wait. Let me tell you. So don't waste your time thinking you can do any. Just go and vote. And vote for him. Do you understand? You see, because God has spoken to her. So whether you vote or you don't vote.
This is why we say that most of the people coming out in the name of prophecy are prophesying from their bellies. Yes. If you want to campaign for somebody, go ahead and do it. Why are you dragging God into it?
There's a caveat.
What is it?
She says that if he doesn't win, she'll go back to the shrine.
Masa open that. Why? She already wants to go back and do her shrine or whatever.
And this is, we are talking about no one else but Agradaa. Our dear old Agradaa. Oyo's gone. Hey. Your pastor.
But you don't like this woman.
My goodness.
She don't like this woman. Yeah. She is an entertainer.
I know, right?
That's what I like about her. She is always happy. What am I saying? Then she will laugh. I mean, see, if you want to campaign for somebody, campaign for them wholeheartedly. Just leave God's name out of it. Because then when you do that, you are subjecting God Almighty to ridicule.
I know.
And to disrespect.
Exactly.
And that's what I don't like. You or maybe you might even have a conviction that this person or that person will win. Say so that me too or me mu. Make her say
yes,
but don't say rather say or no kasa wo he.
Telephones.
Oh, Charlie, most of you are just out there turning God into some object of ridicule. We should not be.
And you know they say when the judgment starts, he will start in the house of the Lord. So yeah, we wait because all the pastors and for me, all the falsities that they go are sending out in the name of God. Yeah, so God will judge it.
Because over the weekend too,
when it happens.
Over the weekend, I also saw a video of one other man of God who was also prophesying in quotes, man of God in quotes, by the way, who was also prophesying to one of the presidential candidates that he should worry less because the battle has been won and that he has come out victorious. Only for me to wake up today and see another video
of the same
same person saying the same thing to an opponent. The same thing. So now, which of the gods are you talking about? You see where it is? Exactly. God is not a God of confusion. At all. So why are you confusing people? Me, you can't confuse me with such a thing. But then for someone who does not know, you confuse them and make God out to be.
Yeah.
But that's not who he is.
Exactly. And that's why a lot of young people too are leaving the church because they feel like you people are full of lies.
Find God. See, Find God for yourself. Because honestly, majority of people right now are just using God's name to enrich themselves and to fill their bellies. And even the Bible has said that there are some who go to God and say that I did this in your name, I did that in your name, and He tell them I do not know you, because truly He did not call them. They call themselves.
Yep.
They used to use space phone and bars, and they call themselves.
True.
Don't fall. Don't be a victim of their works.
You know what? And people are actually asking, hey, that did she actually even leave the shrine in the first place?
That's what I'm saying. That Akwaba has a song. Now maybe I won't fanfa. So she probably it's Agradaa that we are talking about. Me see if they get at a point Ghanaians were saying that the way she's going to the shrine, to the traditional, she's come to Christian. Now the next step was to be a Muslim. But then I hear that they sent a warning and said she shouldn't try because she shouldn't ridicule their religion.
Definitely.
Bro.
That's very true.
Charlie, she's just having fun. Because someone who started off as an evangelist, now she says she's what? Dr. Reverend Mrs. Hey, the titles plenty. I'm like, where do they get the titles from? Then they buy them.
I don't know. Dr. Reverend Mrs.
Evangelist. And the evangelist is still there. Mama Pat. No, she doesn't use Agradaa anymore.
Mama Pat.
Yes. So probably if her supposed prophecy doesn't come to pass, she'll go back.
She'll go back to the shrine. Yeah, she said she'll go back to the shrine. She'll go and worship the gods, because that means it wasn't God who spoke to her, or that means God is a liar, basically.
God
but
forbid.
Then that's the thing. God can never be a liar. That just means it wasn't God who actually spoke to you.
So don't say God said. Say me. Any be kasachre me say. Do you understand? There's a song like that. Any be kase minja, any subi kase minko. Am I lying? So say any be, so that the D-Day we would identify, or we would determine whether it was a Nepa or a Nebone. But don't say it was God when you don't even know what voices are speaking to you. Because bro,
how do we know that it's not even from the backlog of the shrine? How do we know that spirits, the way you have dealt with spirits know your body, and the spirits who are telling you these things so that you can misbehave or look, weird in front of people?
My palm is itching.
Money is coming.
Gosh. Honestly, like I just don't like it when people lie and put God in the middle of it, or try to use Him. I feel like it's not my place, right? But really it's not nice. They should stop it. It's too disrespectful. Like, are you not afraid? Because He's a good God, because He's loving, because He is what? Patient.
What? I think it's been a long time since God struck someone down for as they're saying something like they could just and God said then bing. You understand?
You remember?
No, if that thing starts happening again, people will stand straight.
They won't stand straight. Why? We are doubting Thomas's. Majority of people will say, drone say, you don't know people. They are seeing miracles, but they want to attribute it to something. They are seeing results of a prayer.
Yeah. But they want to
first attribute it to something. Forgetting that there is a God up there who does these things, creative miracles and all. People are receiving creative miracles on a daily people basis, who have gone to hospitals and said they have no wombs and all. They come back and they have wombs. Yeah. Limbs are becoming straight. And people, kidneys are coming back, being restored creatively.
Yes.
But they will say that I be scam. Bro. They would believe everything and give credit to everything but God. And that's why they are so comfortable lying on His name or lying and using Him to front or cover up their lies. Yeah. But don't worry, there's a time coming. When I was reading the We Listen, We Don't Judge church edition, there was some I was reading, I was like, God, this one you should have just seen there and then. Because what are you doing on God? The altar. Charlie.
The altar,
This generation. I promise you, but Jesus might come back today and we will still doubt Him. We'll take Him to TikTok and say, Jesus look alike and make a mockery of Him. Like, it's so sad.
Jesus came today and He was up there. They'll say it's AI. It be AI. It be jetpack. It be drone day in back.
It's scary.
You understand? That's what we'll say. Drone day in back. This. We'll do every single thing to rubbish the fact that we see him.
How do you believe everything but the possibility of God?
I don't know.
Like, hey, it's scary.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And it's very painful when it's the people who don't believe in him that stand and still talk about him like they are the ones who believe in him. And then they want to be also become like gatekeepers to the word and say, oh, God didn't mean it like this, God didn't mean it like that. But you yourself, you know that God did not mean it the way you are also. But then you are saying it just so that you can dupe someone and you can take their money from them.
They have to sway you.
Oh, you know.
So they'll say, and they'll be confident about it. Stand on the podium and say that,
last time, yesterday I saw someone had gone to church. Now, offering of 5, love offering, project offering, pastor offering, this offering, that. I say, one Sunday. When people are struggling,
I don't even care what offerings they want to take. Once they are doing what they say they will with it.
They are not doing. They are not doing.
You see?
They are not doing.
See, these prophecies, when I hear them, I bore. Because honestly, and I'm not saying that I know who is God called and who is not. But some of the things they say, come on. Around just this election era, look at the number of things we've said.
Plenty.
See how confusing. So if you are very light and you do not know God for yourself or do not know the word of God, you would even begin to doubt.
Yeah, that's true.
And see, when you start doubting, what does that do for you? Can you even build faith?
Nope. Faith is everything. Faith is one of the most powerful emotions we have as human beings. Honestly. Apart from love, faith can do wonders. Your faith alone, as small as a mustard seed, that's all you need. And me, I want a third person. I keep saying I want a third person to win. So the people who have been coming to say this person, this person, this person, now wind will blow and then
we'll see fine.
Make wind blow. No. Yeah. Anyway, so still on the elections.
On the flip side,
you know what? These people, I believe they're actually doing more for Ghana than a lot of, even I dare say, some politicians have done.
I actually want to. I wish I knew where their headquarters is.
I know.
I want to meet them. I want to see if truly there's an association like that. Because Chalet, like my mind, it bust my mind.
It bust your mind. Head office, Able Kuma.
Oh, we did that every day. Do you know the number of blue kiosks you see in Able Kuma?
Okay, so this morning we have received a very responsible, I like the letter, the signature message from the Beverage Consumers and Bar Owners Association of Ghana, into brackets.
Why was Ghana I not called? No, hold up. Why was I not called in that meeting? Because I have a mini bar on my eatery.
It be mini.
But
we're talking about big bars.
Do you know
we're talking about big bars, young lady. Big bars.
Sorry.
Bars.
Sorry. Carry on. Right. I apologize.
You have small bottles there. You think...
Have you seen the bottles I have?
Are they big?
Yes.
Are they gallon?
Well,
are they gallon? Do you have gallon of vodka?
Let's go. Why? It's okay.
They say what? Ogogoro no be vodka.
It's okay.
Do you have gallon?
I don't. It's okay.
So the Ghana Drunkards Association, same way, have brought out a letter or their press statement. And their press statement, they are saying, as part of our responsibility in ensuring a transparent and peaceful environment ahead of the 7th December elections, we, the beverage consumers and bar owners of Ghana, would like to caution all bar owners and bartenders not to open their spots, pubs, bars, or blue kiosks to the public from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 7th of December 2024. So if you know you want to drink that day, please buy your drink and take it home.
Oui.
This directive is to ensure that consumers do not get themselves drunk before going to the polls, to avoid the counting of rejected ballots, and to also
Ngozi, are you sure you have not consumed something?
I'm not yet. When we close, I'll go to their head office. And also ensure sanity at the various polling stations during the election processes. We are therefore calling on all bar owners and consumers to adhere to this directive to ensure a transparent and peaceful elections. Thank you. The signature is a man holding a martini glass with plenty O's and W's. I don't know. Something
Talk
is
of
going
representation.
Yeah. And it's signed Moses Onya. And he is the president of the Ghana's Drunkards Association. I'm waiting to see the one from the Ghana Shishifu Association. Emma, why won't it come?
It won't.
Oh no, he needs to. We need to see if we've seen from the drunkards, we need to see from like the smokers as well. But honestly, I like the letter. I'm not going to. I think
it's responsible.
It's responsible. It is responsible. They are doing their path. You understand? For them to, honestly, addiction is a huge problem. And we know there are a lot of people who drink and, you know, they become violent or they start talking. They have no filters anymore the moment they get drunk. They get drunk. Yeah, there are people like that. Oh, I've known some people like that. Like, they are all super responsible. You know, everything is like, you know, Jekyll and Hyde. You remember that character, Jekyll and Hyde? Dr. Jekyll, he become he's a nice doctor, everything, he's perfect. But the moment Hyde comes in, case closed. You understand? Beast. You understand? The beast comes out. I know there are people like that. They before they drink, everything makes sense. They talk sensibly, but when they drink, it becomes Chale. You feel I've seen a big time person, like serious controller or sleep in the gutter because we're both.
It's bad.
It's so bad. It's so bad. It's okay. You understand? So for the drunkards to say, you know what, we are putting our addiction aside just so there can be peace and we can do the right thing. Yeah, kudos to them, because there are a lot of people who are not putting their addictions aside for the nation. You understand? So if they can do that for the nation, then yeah, kudos to them. So I mean,
if people are trying to do their own thing, and, you know, be a nuisance or probably find an excuse for their silliness, they'll come and attribute it to them.
Exactly.
So if we all are saying that there's no avenue, we are giving no room for that. Exactly. Of course.
There's no room.
I just wish, like I said, I wish I knew where their headquarters. I just want to see
the numbers are all here. We can call them. See them. The moment we are done, I'll call them for you.
Call them.
I should call them.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
What are you going to talk about?
I just want to know if they are real people.
Oh yeah, they are.
I want to verify.
You want to verify?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do the verification right now. No. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's all I have for Word on the Street today.
Thank you very much. That was a pleasant start of the week, and we hope that the rest of course, it's my birthday week. The rest of the week is going to
tomorrow is Oyo's birthday.
Oh my God,
tomorrow is Oyo's birthday. For everybody who doesn't know, tomorrow is Oyo's birthday.
Stop
it. Like, you haven't told everybody. You told everybody last week. Tomorrow is her birthday. What do you want?
What do I want?
Her palm was itching, meaning there's money coming.
Amen. But you said, what do I want?
Yes.
I should I say it to her?
If I give this girl space, I'm robber. Oh yeah, say what you want.
iPhone 16 Pro Max, but don't buy it. Give me the money. I'll buy it myself.
You say thief.
Oh no.
Most sorry, you people say that if it's thief when they snatch this be thief.
That's what I want. But don't buy it for me. You know the color I want. So give it to me.
Tell us the
you
color
are color blind. It's only me that can see the color I want. So give me the money, I'll go and buy it myself.
Okay.
2 people have insulted me because I said this. One person called me a thief. One person has aired me. The other one said I'm not correct. So you two, what I say?
iPhone 16
Pro Max.
Pro Max.
Yeah.
1 terabyte.
That I can manage.
You can manage.
Yes.
You can manage.
I will manage it.
See, off this mic.
It's your lifestyle, leisure, and business radio.
Z 101.9 FM.